I am back. Look at the sky, man. It's pretty beautiful. Not gonna lie. It's usually dark around this time, actually. But since there's a hurricane coming, it's a little bit bright. The most beautiful things come to a destructive end. I am not perfect. Neither are you in the aspect that everybody think uh, perfect is. Perfection can come in different ways than just looks and apparel and appearance. Perfection can come within your mind, a stable mind with a calm heart. Rather you think than act. You act before you think. So many ways to say it. I have been in a lot of areas, a lot of places I shouldn't have been, doing things I shouldn't have with people way older than me to try to fit in. And with those mistakes come accountability. Accountability doesn't mean you go in a video, you go speak about what you've done, and you apologize to people you don't even know. That's what people do to subside their problems. They do that because they are rather taking accountability than taking responsibility. They rather come on the internet and apologize to people they don't know so they can get off their chest their so-called burden. Me, on the other hand, I will never be the most perfect person in the world, and I wish everybody would understand that. People see you differently if it's only appearance. So with that, use your appearance to your well-being. Use it to spread your word, which I am doing. Uh, I am making so-called cliche and corny TikToks, thirst traps and stuff like that to maybe get somebody to click on YouTube video and they see that I'm more than just a pretty face. You know. Is it working? No, not really. I'm not that good looking, so it doesn't really work. But maybe it'll work later on. I really want to show y'all how beautiful it is today. And okay, if your eyesight is good, maybe you can see the rainbow through the trees. If you can see it, that's a blessing. If you can't, well, I don't know if you can see the rainbow, but it's there. It's there. Um, Honestly, I don't know why I come on here to so-called talk because my word is not taken for granted, but not taken seriously because I am not known. So with that in mind, not only am I not known, but my face is not recognizable. Well, I guess to some people. I I don't want to take it in a dark turn. I have done things to myself to subside the pain, right? We're no longer at that stage of life. Well, sort of. I'm still I'm still growing, which is everybody, right? I want to figure out how I can help others, right? But you got to help yourself before you help others, right? I'm in a spot of thinking of how to change, right? I can't really change without losing something. I have lost so much, but maybe I haven't lost enough, right? Physically, maybe I haven't lost anything, but mentally I have. So does that mean I earned enough time to really get what I want? I don't think so. It's always a need and want. We never understand what do we truly have until it's gone, which is correct. I truly think that if this works, right? Well, not if, when it works, I'll be known, right? More than just a little TikTok famous, more than a little YouTube famous, more than just he's an artist, right? If you're trying to love yourself, right, You already do, right? And if you try to stop hating yourself, you already do. So why am I in this so-called, not even a contusion, but just like this conundrum of, do I truly love myself, or do I hate myself to the point where I just want to disappear? Depression is a real thing, right? But I don't speak about depression like that, right? I'll talk on it, but I'll glance upon it, but it's never there, right? I tried so many things, right? Therapy, all that, right? Because therapy is not really known in the category I am in. So with that, it's hard to really speak about it. I was such an overthinker that I thought everything that I do was cringy and corny to the point where it wouldn't be taken seriously. My word would not be taken to what it is now. It's not worth it to, end it all. I keep my family, my drama, everything. I keep that off the internet because no matter what you do, right or wrong, you will still be looked at as the villain. So, with that in mind, you have to keep, you know, your family and your friends off the internet. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants, but it comes with a toll. It comes with a exchange of your privacy and the judgment of others. So don't forget that. You can be the best person on the internet, but behind closed door, you can be the worst person known to man. I met people who I thought were pretty good until we had not a disagreement, but things that happened to the point where they want more from you. They want to not ruin your name, but make you seem or make you a horrible person, right? To make you feel like you're running from responsibility. It's crazy coming from me since all I do is run for responsibility day in and day out. I I'm not real. Right, in the sense of my personality, right? People say I'm not real. I'm fake. I don't backstab. I don't talk behind people back. I don't pillow talk. I don't do none of that. But I exist. I exist with my trauma. I exist with my problem. I exist with my issues, and I exist with my disagreements. Therefore, I try my hardest to make amends with people. And then when I do, I take 3 steps back, and I make it worse, worse to the point where it's permanent. It's permanent branding, right? People are scared of their mistakes. So am I. Who isn't? I just don't want to be seen for my mistakes, right? I don't want to be seen for just so-called a child with a young mind that's running rampant, right? But as if you're seen as an adult as an early age, they tend to put more responsibility than you can take, and then to be like, that's life. I want to create, but some creations you don't want. But those creations will be forced upon you. Those issues will be forced upon you. I'm not a good guy, you know. I've been taken advantage of, you know. And then I try to cover it up, indirectly making it worse. Blame it on my naiveness, me being naive, or my naiveness. It's way more than that. I got a strong head on my shoulders now, but it's fluctuating. I hate to get branded with by being bipolar or schizophrenic. I hate to put those on people or put that on myself because I see things differently. They try to diagnose you with things you don't even have because you see things differently. It's a crazy world, but with that in mind, we have to figure out what is necessary to do. Right? Trying to keep my life. So, but some things you don't want to touch upon because you don't want to be seen as a villain. You don't want to touch upon things that are a touchy subject or a slippery slope because you don't want to be seen as a villain. It's a hard thing to swallow. You don't want to step on eggshells, step on anybody's toes, but sometimes you got to step on a few toes to get by. Uh, I have been brandished, I have been flexed as a weapon. I have been used, I have been lied to, I have been hurt. So has everybody. Everybody has a sob story, so to speak. I don't want nobody on my side. I want people to comprehend what I'm trying to say. I don't want nobody on my side, though. I don't have no side. My side has been broken for a long time, right? I have no side. I just have a wall that has been broken to. Each person has a wall. I speak about this all the time. A wall that you can break to evolve. Uh, but it's hard to say that because you don't want to be deep every day because they don't take you seriously. As this hurricane comes, I am trying my hardest not to lose my mind. Because I so-called see villains. I see people who want the worst for me or who wants to hurt my name, brandish my so-called reputation I don't even have. People want to be in my life, but I don't want to be the nurse. I have never once forced anybody to do anything without their own leisure. I never once manipulated anybody to make them do things that they didn't want to do. I'm not charismatic enough to do that or be able to do that. But don't get me wrong, I'm a horrible person, right? Everybody is in their own way. You're a villain in somebody's story no matter what you do. But I'd rather be a villain in all than a hero in one. Don't do anything you're gonna regret. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it just to be seen, just to be heard. It's not worth it. Don't do something that you will regret. Don't do something because your thoughts are running rampant. Don't do something because you are hurt. Don't do something because you want to be heard. Do it for peace. Don't do it for pain. Pain will make you go insane.